Hey guys, welcome back to XDA. Today I'm going to review for you an application that enables you to perform multitasking functions as well as the ability to monitor system resources. Let's check it out. First thing we want to do here, I want to show you guys here, this is my lock screen obviously, and you have these little applications that are sitting on the right side of the screen, and these are generated or used in a way to be able to help you multitask on your device. Now I'm using an application called CFloating. This is the application that has a persistent notification here for us, and this is what I'm reviewing for you guys today. So unlocking the device, you'll notice that the actual icons stay there. Even if I switch screens, they stay there. I'm able to go into my app drawer, again, stay there. It actually does not go away unless you turn them off or you disable the application itself. And then you interact with them by just clicking on them. This situation would be here. This is my recent application. I can just minimize that. I'm able to run a very nice CPU graph showing my CPU usage. This is functional for if you've ever had a situation and your system is slowing down or bogging down and you want to know exactly what's causing it. This gives you the ability of seeing how your system is performing. You minimize it by just selecting it there. But it actually doesn't stop by just system monitoring. This is a widget that I use from my podcast application, which is Podcasts, or Pocket Casts, sorry. And I'm able to actually interact with it and launch my music. And I'm able to turn it off by actually interacting with the widget. So it gives me control over accessing my music anywhere when I'm running my actual, day-to-day activities. The other thing also, you'll be able to add other widgets from other applications. This is my mail applications. This is Cloud Magic. I'm able to initiate it, use it again, and then from here, just quickly initiate an email and send it out directly to anybody that I'd like. There's other options, of course, other monitoring type of application. You're able to actually turn them on. And as you turn each one, it tells you, which system usage it's doing. These are available in the free version and it works quite well. So let's go ahead and go into the actual application. I'll just minimize these guys. And we'll go into CFloating for the settings. Overall, the application comes in two forms, free and pro. This is the pro, or what the developer calls it as prime. And what you have the ability here is doing all of these applications in limited quantities, meaning limited options to add, under these two options. And then when you get into the prime, you have to upgrade. And the other thing you also have is a quick option to set the transparency, the floating, the full collapse on whenever you interact with it. If you have problems with systems that have only 1 gig of RAM, you're also able to initiate some stability functions. This is if you're interacting with one of the other applications the developer put together. And also you can set the timers on how the system records, how long it's going to record information in seconds. If you can, it does mention that it is in seconds. And then we can go back into the actual application itself. I think it works quite well the way it does. And for the widgets, you're able to add a list of widgets that you're able to add. And as long as it's a widget that's available on your system, so it's through the list of widgets that you have on your system, you can add that and you can interact with it. And those are the music and email widgets that I have. I also have it set up where I'm also able to interact with a calendar application that I have. And I'll say OK. It gives me access to that calendar and month view, and I'm able to switch. And if I want to use it, wrong one, I'll go back here. And if I want to use it, I'll just interact with it and it'll open up my calendar directly. Tells me which one. And again, this is today. Check it out. It's a really good application available on the Google Play Store. It's a stock calendar application alternative to the normal Google one. Other than that, it works very well. Recent app shortcuts. Block screen is really a function for if you have something going on your screen that you do not want something else to interact with it, meaning you're taking a video and you don't want, by any chance, something falling on or touching the screen and changing the focus on you. We'll block the screen entirely and you just kind of have a swipe to unlock option. Other than that, it works very well, very minimalistic in the sense of how it presents itself. I like the fact that you're able to basically bring it back, and if you just, if you press and hold and move it to the right, you're able to go in. The other thing you can also do, and I'll just move it up here, is you're able to actually resize. So you're able to go much smaller than you really would want to go, and then again, you can interact with it the way it is. So the application is actually given to us by a developer that we reviewed a couple of applications from before, CLocker and CWidget before. So this one is called CFloating, so the same pattern is going on. The application gives you the ability to do multitasking functions on your device, and that's the beauty of it. And I say that because if, let's say you're browsing the internet, you're reading an email, but you want to turn on your music. Normal functionality would be to exit the application, go into the music application, turn it on, go back into your actual email, web browsing, or whatever you were doing that you were doing initially. So this circumvents that. I like to play music on my device. I listen to a lot of podcasts. So what I usually would like to do is just have that sitting on the right. The email application is also nice because that's something that I usually want to check. So keep in mind, these are the things that you can do with this. Of course, system monitoring is another thing that you can definitely do this. The Prime version obviously works a little better than the standard version in the sense of the graph, but it does give you the ability to see what's killing your application or your system resources. So if you're normally just idling and you're sitting around and you notice your RAM usage is up and your CPU usage is up, you definitely want to start digging in and seeing what exactly is causing that and what's draining your system when you're not doing anything. Especially on multi-core devices, quad cores, you shouldn't be running all 4 cores when you're not doing anything on your system. You should be barely running maybe 1 or 2. So let me know what you guys think. As usual, this is something that I find interesting, and hopefully you guys do as well. If you have other multitasking applications that you use, please let me know in the notes below the video here. Other than that, I hope you guys already bought your Big Android Barbecue tickets. I know the event is next week. I will be there. Let me know if you're going and we'll try to meet up. Other than that, like and subscribe to this channel, like and subscribe to my channel, and as usual, I will see you guys soon.